Let me ask you a direct question. What if the system you are dealing with right now is not blocking you, but moving you? In the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, a government decree paused movement. It looked like control, but that same decree placed Joseph in the exact location where prophecy had to be fulfilled. So here is the real question. Are you being delayed or are you being positioned? Are you being delayed or are you being positioned? This question is about how God can use real-world systems and events, often controlled by human authority, to fulfill his purposes, just like in Luke 2. Let's break it down clearly. What actually happened in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, verse 1 to 7. It says, the census commanded Joseph and Mary to go to Bethlehem. It said, and it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place while Quirinius was governing Syria. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. Luke chapter 2, verse 1 to 5. Now, Caesar Augustus was a political leader. He issued a census. That decree forced movement across the Roman Empire. Joseph, from the line of King David, had to go to Bethlehem. Mary gave birth there in Bethlehem. Now, this fulfilled prophecy from the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 2, that the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. Here are key points to remember. The emperor was not trying to fulfill prophecy, but his decision became the mechanism through which prophecy was fulfilled. Number two, there is an operative pattern here. This is a rare biblical pattern. God's sovereignty works through human systems, not outside them, not always against them, often through them. A government policy moves people. An economic shift relocates families. A crisis changes timelines. A decision by leaders triggers outcomes far beyond their intent. So in Luke 2, a census looked like administration. In heaven's agenda, it was alignment of location for prophecy. Let's apply that pattern to today. When you look at today's world, government policies, immigration shifts, economic pressure, wars, instability, technology changes, most people see disruption. But through a biblical lens, these can also be movements of people into position, rearrangement of destinies, setups for future outcomes not yet visible. Number 4, how God operates based on this pattern. God uses authority. He uses authority structures. He did not bypass Rome. Remember? He used Rome. God uses timing pressure. Mary did not travel at a convenient time. The pressure forced alignment. God uses ordinary decisions for extraordinary outcomes. The decree was routine administration. The outcome was historic. God works at 2 levels simultaneously. Human level, which is policy, politics, logistics. Divine level, prophecy, purpose, destiny. Both are happening at the same time. Number 5, what this means for us, for the question that I just asked. Can we, or can what we see today, systems, pressures, disruptions, be part of how God is working? The answer, based on Luke 2, is yes, but with precision. Not every event is good. Not every system is righteous, but God can still use them as instruments. Here's a practical interpretation to keep this discussion, this message grounded. Avoid two extremes in understanding this. Wrong extreme number one: everything happening is God's will. That's a wrong extreme. That is not accurate. Human actions still include error, sin, and injustice. Wrong extreme number two: God is not involved in these systems. Also, that's not accurate. Scripture shows he can walk through them. Here's a balanced position. Humans act with free will. Systems operate with real consequences. God, in his sovereignty, can redirect outcomes towards his purpose.